I really grew as a person.
It was one of the best decisions I've ever made, period.
It opened my eyes.
It was the most fun I ever had.
This is Study Abroad.
I think the connections I made was my biggest surprise because I think I came into it a little nervous about like meeting people and like just being in a whole new group of people. I'm a junior, so like I pretty much have my friends back at home, so you get comfortable, and that was something I was really nervous about. And I was like, oh, there's no way, like it's only 3 months, like I don't know what's gonna happen. But I really met some really great people, and I think we'll definitely be friends like once we get back home and go to our different schools and we'll meet up. So that was really a surprise for me.
Going to the grocery and cooking your own meals is probably the first way to save money. And then, walking around saves the transportation costs for sure. And then, traveling's not that expensive depending on where you go. I think airlines, I'm sure people here will figure it out pretty quickly. They're pretty fairly priced, I'd say. You can get somewhere and back for like $40, which is pretty ridiculous. And then just hostels and everything. So I think, it's hard to budget. I think when you go abroad, expect to spend more than you would back at home. But there are ways to like not spend money where it's unnecessary.
In the beginning, I was so like worried and like keeping up with everyone and going everywhere. And I think it's important to just take a step back and plan a little better, save a little bit more money so that you can go different places. But other than that, just kind of let go and not be so worried all the time. I think stay focused, because it's so funny. Before I went abroad last semester, I was talking to one of my friends, and you watch everyone who's abroad that semester, and like they post like Instagrams, you're like, oh my gosh, do they not have work? And then at the end, you see them post like, oh my gosh, I have so much work to do, and you're like, yeah, you were traveling the whole time. So now that I've like been through it, I'm like, oh, okay, like I see how that works now, because now I have like 7 papers to do in an hour, but like I was like traveling the whole time too. So like, I don't know, stay focused and grounded, but also take chances with people, places, just daily activities. Just, get up and go somewhere. You might not know exactly where you're going, but just go out and try to find something new. One of my friends actually went somewhere like every day, whether it be in London or he was on a trip. Like he's just walking around, like, and walk more than you take the bus, because you'll stumble upon some great places. I didn't think I was going to be able to go through this trip and not get like super sad or get like super homesick. Like I was definitely homesick, but I think it came up at the right time. Like it came right up when my grandmother visited. So like it was like I got my fix of family, and then I'm leaving next week. So like now it's more of, oh, I'm going to do this and this, that before I leave, rather than like I'm so excited to get home. So I think I became a more independent person, and being able to be so far away and not have the ability to just jump on a bus and go home, because DC and Philly are like down the street. But like being so far away, I've really grown into, I don't know, I feel like I've become more mature and adult now.
It's very easy to stay very comfortable within your program and hang out with people who are from like 10 towns over, 2 states over. I think the best thing for a study abroad experience is actually getting put into the culture. You're not going to learn a lot being with a lot of other Americans. Like, yeah, you'll have the comfort of it all, but if you can sort of get out of your comfort zone and be with people who aren't like you, you end up learning a lot more about yourself and about everybody else. I've had a lot of people I met through my gym, which has been an awesome experience, and you just realize how different but similar your ways of life are. And I think that has been my favorite part of being in London, just actually seeing what Londoners experience on a day-to-day basis.